the Grover back with another pre-match preview after the absolute shit show against Brentford on Monday. West Ham United will be playing tomorrow against Leeds. Joseph, how's your week been, bro?
So not only do they have the privilege of fucking ruining my start of the week, they get to ruin the weekend as well. So
Honestly, what an absolute shit show. That's got to be one of the worst performances I think we've probably ever seen.
I'd go as far to say that's probably top three at least, minimum.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, if you didn't watch the game, you just see we lost 2-0, you think, oh, it's all right. It should have been about 17-0.
It should have been about 4 or 5 at half time. What they missed
Yeah.
some sitters, they hit the bar, they hit the post a few
Mm.
times. Just fucking, I
Yeah.
just don't know. We had a couple of weeks to prepare for that.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there was quite a lot riding on the game on and off the pitch. You had like some fans like us that were protesting and not going. You had obviously it was the manager's first home game, so you were kind of expecting a reaction from the players, and you thought because it was his first home game, he'd be able to sort of get him up for it and they'd fight. But then we soon realised an hour before the game. Well, I was actually with you, and you said to me, "What the fuck is that lineup about?" Just like
Yeah,
what?
just I mean, that was seen as one of the more winnable games. All
Yeah.
right, and we got battered, so it's not really a good sign.
Yeah, I think the only thing I'd say is that he's not been here that long, and maybe he wanted to just because obviously maybe he can't tell what players are up for it and what players aren't, or what players are going to work just based on a few training sessions. And now maybe he's realised, right, you're not up for it, you're not at the level. But then the only other thing I'd criticise him for is like playing like left backs at right back and vice versa. It's like you're not giving them the best option, are you? Like the best opportunity.
I have no idea what that was about. Yeah, just no idea. But this lot have been shit for God knows how long. Because what? This is our third manager now, in what, a year?
Mm.
So they've got two managers to sack.
Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? It's you can have whatever manager, whatever tactics, whatever system, but these players consistently just let themselves down. And it's like it's not even asking for us to go and win. It's just to not roll over and just play like that. It's almost like they're just not asked. It's just like, oh well.
Well, I think that's where it. I think there's a lot of players there that obviously they get paid a decent amount of money, but they don't care what happens. They'll be, if we go down, they'll be on the move anyway. It's just like they just don't care. A lot of
With,
them.
no, it's true. But going back to the game, I actually do think the first 5 minutes we actually looked all right. Like we was
Yeah,
like
and
we was
yeah,
like we was attacking, was in their half, and then that soon just turned into, all right, we're just gonna sit in our own box then.
that declined fucking rapidly.
Yeah. I think though that there's like some players that seem to be void of like criticism. Like since Boycott stayed with us and didn't go to Aston Villa, other than the game the next day, he's been
Celebration.
he's been shit. Just gone missing. Just gone
Yeah,
absolutely missing. And they're the players where when you're down there, neutrals always say, "Oh, West Ham have got too much quality to go down," which obviously we've heard that before in 2003. But
we're not the
just for
only
argument's
ones.
sake, you've got players like Bowen, Paqueta, you've got players that are meant to be elite like Tadibo, Max Kilman that we pay a lot of dough for, and they're just not showing anything. So it's just worrying, isn't it?
You're never too good to go down.
No.
If you ain't got players that are willing to do the basics, I mean, what, you had fucking Gary O'Neill saying, oh yeah, during the game, Max Kilman needs to kick up the arse.
Yeah,
What?
I
What?
saw that. That is
Stop.
worrying, man.
I was like, what? And that's our supposedly best centre back. What chance do you fucking got?
I think the quote was like when he was at Wolves, yeah, we had to keep telling Max to stop trying to find the rest. It's like find a rest. You have
Hey,
to laugh.
just, sound, I don't know. What's your striker? Fucking head the ball away.
Have a fucking rest. He sounds like me at goals and I'm just offering to go in goal all the time.
Yeah, but we're not exactly elite level athletes. We get paid hundreds of thousands of pounds a week.
Yeah, there's just the thing is at the minute, it's not just one or two players that are out of form. It's like the whole team are just infected with just being shit.
It's the whole club.
Yeah, no, yeah, true, it is. And
It's
I
just a
mean, it's
rotten shit show.
try not to talk about the Brentford game too much because there's not much to talk about. It was just quite literally they were good and we weren't very good. That's pretty much what it was. But in the first half,
We weren't very good. It's fucking putting it
yeah.
marvelous.
But I
I mean,
think
oh, sorry, mate.
I was just going to say that my only positive from the first half is that it was somehow only 1-0 because I was just screaming every 5 seconds, like, fucking get it out.
That's what I was like. I was like, if we somehow managed to nick something, I would have fucking loved it. But that would have been criminal.
Yeah.
I mean, fair play to them. They've done a job on us, battered us. Should have been more. Fair fucks to them.
I think other than a Jared, I think Jared had like a shot outside the box, which was actually an half decent chance that was just out of nothing. We didn't really do anything. And then obviously it's never a good thing when your manager's making 3 subs at half time and he just basically changes most of the back line. So
It's
it's
like
like,
Lopetegui.
yeah, it's really weird though, because we've gone from obviously Moyes' manager that used to not make any subs, and now we've gone from like a couple of managers that are just like. But I suppose from the first half, he had to make changes, and if anything, I was watching like another West Ham podcast. You know that Jack Elderton and Analytics United. They were
Oh
like,
yeah.
if anything, he should have. He's not sure why he waited that long to change it, like because it was just so evident that it was just not working. Like
We
there was
got it
just
all
so
wrong.
many. There was so many players that were just shit. It was like you need to change it. But anyway, yeah, he sort of made the subs at half time, and you would have thought, all right, we've done well to get in here 1-0 down. We'll see a reaction within a minute. With like just exactly the same.
Yeah, it's the pattern play that the whole
Yeah,
just
but
dog shit, not good, nowhere near good enough. And the fact starting Andy Irving in the Premier League in 2025, I get it, obviously a bit of a maybe and all that, but what the fuck are we doing?
no, I don't understand it. And even with Potter as well, he was just giving him minutes over Potts all the time. And it's just like this thing where some West Ham fans, the ones that think they're all edgy and cool, are like, oh, play the youth, like it's a meme. But yeah, but he's clearly got something about him. He's not shit. He's obviously not shit. But then, do you
It's
think
the
maybe
same
it's
with
a bit of
Magassa.
a
Magassa, he started him at Everton, like
mm,
he's shown like promising touches here and there.
yeah.
Why drop him completely?
Do you think it could be an element now as well that because Potts old man's now in the first team setup? Do you reckon there's a bit of something to do with that, or that shouldn't
No,
matter too much, though, should it?
no, at the end of the day, the fucking the way this season's going, and if we don't sort it out sharpish, it'll be Nuno's head on the line, and we'll be playing Championship football next season. So that shouldn't matter. If he's the better player, then play him.
And the thing with Potts as well is you aren't telling me that Souček in his current form for club and country and Andy Irving are better than him. They're just not. They're just literally not. Like even Souček during the international break, apparently he's been getting pelters from the Czech fans as well because apparently he's
Really?
not been great. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he hardly played any football because obviously he got that red card against Spurs. He was out for what, 3 games,
Yeah.
and then I don't know what happened to him, but he always gets himself fucking in the wars,
So yeah, I
covered
think
in claret.
yeah, but I think in conclusion there was very little positives to take from the Brentford game, and from at the start of the week, I think most West Ham fans were just looking at Brentford and Leeds like, right, we need minimum 4 points out of this because minimum as well because we're in shit street, and
Yeah,
now Leeds tomorrow night is going to be fucking huge.
yeah.
Like it's actually making me a bit nervy, which is pathetic, really, because it's not even 10 games into the season, but
Well,
you ain't picking up points now, and all the other teams are getting points on the board. Well, other than Wolves, but yeah,
and that's the thing.
isn't it?
It's like carrying on from last season. We're just in like a rut, and if we don't, and everyone's like, oh yeah, but it gets to January and we can like make signings and stuff, which we need to make. We might be fucking out of it by then because we don't look
Mm.
like we're going to pick up a point against anybody.
And the issue as well, do you trust our current recruitment process? Because I fucking certainly don't at all. Like from
No,
the
but
signings we've made, we've seen Magassa for what a couple of games. He's not done anything wrong, but he's not done nothing to make me feel like fuck me, he's worth it. We've signed a number 2 keeper for like 15, 20 million to sit on the bench. And in the last 18 months, we've got Tadibo and Kilman. We've just signed a load of duds. Like, we really have. And you think of the players that we let go in the last few years, like you have Fornals, like I know you don't like him, but Saeed, like you've got quite a few players. You've got Antonio, who obviously I'm not gutted about Antonio going because he's reached an age where we run that geezer into the ground. We squeezed every ounce of anything we could out of him.
Yeah.
But we've not replaced him. And you've got the big German who's just a crock. It's just like the list goes on, mate. The list goes on. And
Well,
I think
that's what I've been saying. Everybody's just saying Pelt, obviously the ownership like Pelt was in that for the recruitment strategy. Like they feel like it's an old-fashioned way of doing it, which is why we can't compete on the pitch against teams like Brentford and Brighton and all these.
yeah.
Even though we've got far more power, like money, things to potentially push up, but then we just get neglected, and it's just fucking just a shit show. But it
And
has
even when
been
we
for years. So
and then even when we do get in a director of football, he turns out to be a fucking dud. But what I would say is some of the players that he brought, obviously Kudus, we ended up making a profit on. Tadibo was highly rated in France. Like, there's no two ways about that. It wasn't like
yeah,
we signed a shit player. For whatever reason, for me, it just feels like he don't want to be here. And do you not remember the negotiations to get him? We had to fucking graft our bollocks off to get him. Like, he evidently didn't want to come.
no, cool. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if you've got a choice between Juventus and West Ham, you're
Oh, of
going
course, yeah.
Juventus, even though they're not the Juventus of old. But
But in the same breath,
surely, yeah, I was just gonna say, surely as like to a man, like you're professional at the end of the day.
yeah.
Like what he's fallen out with managers, and he's just like you kind of I don't know like, what people have been had things to say about his weight and professionalism stuff like that. Like what the fuck's that about? Like it's basic stuff.
And that's the
Uh,
issue with it. It's never this season anyway. So far, normally you get like a couple of players are out of form, but then you can sort of rotate them, or the rest of the players are playing well. But in a minute, you look across the team and you're like, who? Bowen? Who else?
no,
Bowen?
but yeah, but that's also, we can't just rely on Bowie.
I mean, Crescensio's not done bad in spells, but he's carrying the ball well, but then it's just he's got no
Decision making.
options. Yeah, it's no end product. Fuck
It's
knows,
just
mate.
it's just very bleak at the
And
minute.
this season to me, it feels like we're in March. I feel that drained from it. Yet it's only been 8 or 9 games, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's very evident we will be going down if we don't get our house in order and sort shit out.
Yeah, and I think that I'm not sure about you, but when he brought on Marshall, I wasn't expecting anything. I was like, look, he's a kid, and for whatever reason, as much as I slagged off the signing of Callum Wilson, we're 1-0 down at home to Brentford after losing our last 3 at home or whatever it was. Bring fucking Wilson on, mate. Just bring Wilson on at the chance he might score. And there's obviously rumours about the pay as you play. I'm sorry. If we've brought in a striker, right, and we're too scared to play him because of the deal we've got when we're losing at home in a relegation battle, what the fuck is that about? If that is true.
Well, I mean, that's to whoever thought it was a fucking great idea to sign him in the first place and stick him on that kind of contract.
Or is it a case that or to be honest, we don't know that. It might be a case of Nuno's come in and just don't fancy him. But
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. I mean, none of us wanted him in the first place to begin with, but now we've got him, and now especially Fulkrug's out, you can't pin all your hopes on a fucking
on a kid,
19, 20-year-old.
yeah. And then it's for me, it's given the same vibes as Mabama, not in terms of the player and his ability, but some of the reaction I saw on Twitter. It was like, oh, Marshall's just not at the level. And I'm like, once again, you're throwing a kid in such a shit environment when the team's not doing well. You're bringing him on. He's barely touched the ball. He ain't got any service. He's basically run around to press, ain't he? That's literally
And let's
all he
face
can
it,
do.
against Arsenal, we offered fucking far much more than Fulkrug, and
Yeah,
that's meant to be our number one striker.
yeah. So yeah, again, you're relying on a German croc who is now crocked again. You're relying on Callum Wilson, who's missed about 50 games in the last 2 seasons, and he didn't even get on the pitch when we're losing 1-0 at home, and a kid.
He's not played for us since we had Nuno. I don't
Yeah.
think.
So, what do you reckon he's going to do for Leeds? Like, do you reckon he'll start Wilson?
Fuck no, it's probably Marshall.
Mm,
I'd imagine. I mean, my team. I'd like to have my midfield as Fernandez, Magassa, and Potts or Suchek.
mm,
I'd bench Piquet, and then I mean, he should probably start Wilson, but I just don't think he rates him. Well,
mm.
maybe not rate, but he just doesn't seem to like him. So
I was
it'd
seeing
have to
some
be
people.
Marshall.
I was seeing some people talk about putting Magassa at centre back because I think he's played there before.
Yeah, it might have to be a case. I mean, Mavropanos is out.
Because I don't get what's up with Kilman and fucking the other one. I don't understand why they're so out of form and why they look so fucking shit. Because I actually thought when we first signed Kilman, do you remember that run he done at Palace away and he set up Bowen? He looked fucking mustard. Don't know whether
Yeah.
it's a confidence thing or
No, I mean that
what.
helps, and obviously the fucking midfield in front of you need to protect you a bit more. But then he's just losing. Like he can't. None of them can seem to win a header. We're always losing duels. It's just
Hmm. It does always. Sorry about that. The dog's barking. It does also feel like there's no unity in the team. There's no leaders. So like when you're on the pitch, you want to see like it's going to sound like I'm just being a nostalgia merchant, but just geeing up your teammates or just like getting like stuck in and like just little things, isn't it?
yeah. Well, as you said, yeah, the squad doesn't look exactly like it's together. It doesn't exactly look at the minute like they're willing to go
The
through the
balls,
fire
yeah.
to fucking get us out of it.
And
So
I tell you what,
it's not
if we
promising.
start the game tomorrow night like we done on Monday night, Leeds will fucking tonk us because they will be up for it and their fans are mustard. So it's going to be it's going to be a massive test. But my only hope is normally other teams anyway, when they put in a shit performance like that, you do see a reaction. Whether we see a reaction, I mean, we're also a team that never seems to get a new manager bounce. So
Fuck no,
yeah,
I'm not. But after the shine so far this season and that performance, I ain't looking forward to it. And it's a
no,
must-win game, really. So
yeah. I was actually going to go up there, as you know, but I added it all to my basket, and it was like 200 quid, and I was like, you know what? One, I'm Brassic and I can't afford this shit, and two, I just can't be bothered. I can't be spending that much money when it's just such a faff, isn't it?
yeah,
But,
I
yeah, hope.
was
Sorry,
just
go
gonna say I can't believe we're playing Monday and Friday. Not
on.
why.
Sky Sports just hate us, bro. Done the same thing to us last season. No, was it like what game was it last season they fucked us on? The Tomb, wasn't it? Was it
Yeah, well,
Newcastle? Yeah.
yeah, Monday
Everton
night,
this
wasn't it?
season. Everton this season, I had to put fucking annual leave, hotels, drag my missus who didn't want to fucking go. It's just like Sky Sports just love shafting West Ham fans.
I think they just love shaft fucking football fans in this country. Full stop.
No, it's true. But I suppose the only other thing I was going to talk about a little bit was the protest that happened. Obviously, the boycott against Brentford. For me, before you chat about it, it's hard to judge whether it was successful because to me, it was never really going to get them out. It was just to garner media attention, which it did, and it was to
Mm.
see how many of us are up for the fight. And there were some of us, but I I see someone make a good point, and I think a little bit the boycott actually caused a bit more division within the fan base than it did bring us together. Because I was finding myself, although all week I was going, look, if you want to go to the game, go to the game. I was unintentionally looking at my telly like, why are you at the game? When I shouldn't do that. You've paid your money. You're entitled to do what the fuck you want. But
Yeah,
that's how it can cause division, ain't it?
no, of course. But then you can't like, I'm gonna go support the team in one breath, and then start slating people online that see it differently to you, and then you don't really support them. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's basically a fucking morgue that place at the best of times.
Yeah.
And then what? You start booing players on, booing substitutions. You boo them anyway. So what the fuck? You might as well just stay at home.
Yeah. I think those were the only minority that I was pissed off with. If you're going to the game, you got kid, whatever, you're entitled to do what you want. That's fair
Obviously,
enough.
like kids for a quid and stuff like
Yeah,
that. But
it's not that. It's the ones that and they know what they were doing. They're on their way to the game like, off to support the team, like trying to get on their high horse like they're some fucking superior supporter. Yet you just sat there like a pleb. You literally booed them off at half time. You booed, and don't get me wrong, they fucking deserve to be booed off.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not
But
saying that they didn't, but like, if you're going to be the superior supporter, why you
show
booed?
it, yeah. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the boycott. It was, for me, it was there's still some of us that are willing to protest, but I don't think there's still not enough West Ham supporters that are boycotting. But I think, as I've always said to you, I think the issue with that you're always going to have is too many people walked away. Too many people walked away, so now they've already gone. So they already do the boycott every week because they don't go anymore.
Yeah,
And now you're left with a sort of newer breed of supporter. And there's probably other supporters that maybe just don't care about it as deeply as we do. They see football as a hobby, they'll go to the stadium. But for people like us, it just knocks us, doesn't it?
yeah. I mean, obviously, we want to get rid of the ownership, and things like that are not easy to do. So
Yeah.
I don't want to say it, but people, you have to pick a side,
No, yeah, it is. It is that simple. I was
and
sort of,
you got to be willing to do things.
yeah. Well, that's sort of my stand on it. You can't. My thing the other night I was saying was you can't dip your toe in a protest. That's just pathetic. It's
Yeah,
just like you either want these out and you got to show them by not spending money in the club shop. Admittedly, not buying season tickets, that's part of the problem. But
yeah.
doing what you can to starve them with dough and basically voicing your opinion as opposed to, oh, I'll go to that one, but I can't miss that one. It's like, what? They're literally laughing at us. They're like, you fucking idiots,
Or if
ain't
they
they?
sign a player, or if they do something like that, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's like it's more than that. But yeah, I suppose we.
I think as well, as much as the people that arrange the protest, like Hammers United and all the other people, are doing a great job. So I think some of the people that attend these protests are attending for the wrong reasons. Like some people, I see a few people tweet something like, "Oh yeah, I went to the protest against Palace, but they got rid of Potter now, so I'm going again." I was like, I was not there because of Graham Potter, bro. I couldn't give a
No,
shit who's the manager. Admittedly, Potter was shit, but
yeah,
I'm there
but
because they've destroyed the soul of the football club. Not after a few bad results. Like fuck me.
the problem wasn't necessary. It's been long before Potter.
Yeah,
He didn't help it, and he had to go.
yeah.
It's not.
It started when their first proper appointment was Avram Grant, who just relegated Pompey. You've got to go that far back. That's how far back it goes. And I know we
Relegated
say,
us.
and the thing is, I know we say the same shit every fucking week, but if it wasn't for David Moyes performing a miracle for a few years, we'd probably be in League One or Championship already, mate. Just would.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on the boycott. I mean, I'm still going to join the other protests and stuff, but with each one, I do get a little bit more disheartened of like, fuck me, we really are just dead. We're just brown bread, mate. What we knew
When's
it to be
what's
just
the
ain't
ne-
it.
what's the next one?
There's a sitting against Newcastle, but I'm in Spain, so
Oh,
I'll just sit in the bar.
right, that'll be me. I'll be there in my coach. Yeah, but they might with 5-0. So what am I gonna do? Because if they're like 3-0 up in like the first 20
True.
minutes, I'm
It'll be
like,
hard to
great.
sit in when we're getting
No,
pumped 5-0 at half time.
I'm like, fuck. Oh yeah. I
Can
suppose
you
you gotta
imagine
do
what
what
their
you
new
gotta do.
German striker's going to do to Kilman and to Debo, bro?
Oh,
Fucking hell.
fucking hell.
But yeah, obviously you got sitting against Newcastle, but I think for that one, I think the club are going to be cunts because they'll start getting out the rule book and now you can't do this, you can't move here, and but look,
Yeah,
if you can be bothered, do it, I suppose. But and at least with that one, it's not the people that said, "Oh, I can't miss a game." If you do still want the ball out, you can stay and do that one surely, unless you want to rush to the stop signs.
yeah.
Like,
But so, you're better off probably staying anyway, because then by the time you come out, because everybody else has left early, you'd be sweet. You get a seat
yeah,
in the train
sorted.
also.
Yeah, sorted. And then I think after that, there's a protest against Burnley, which is just like the one against Palace. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how many go to that. But I think I've got to stop judging how many people are going and just be like, you know what, just forget. Even if there's 20 of us there, just know that I've gone, and that's all you can do. In it, you can't like you
Yeah.
can share it and encourage people, but you can't hold them at fucking gunpoint to go to a protest, can you?
No. No, it's true.
But yeah, that's Brentford and the boycott covered. My final thoughts for Leeds is just message to the players: just please show something. Just we fucking need it desperately because currently we are in shit street, pretty much.
Banging trouble.
Yeah.
And I know that I think there's going to be players in there that obviously do care, do want to sort it out, but just they need to just show it.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't think the players are thick. They'll know in themselves we've had a fucking howler there. Like they'll be able to tell. So you'd
Well,
hope that you would get a reaction, especially now we've got all of the old West Ham youth coaches and the likes of Steve Potts in there. These are people that know the club inside out, and they should be drilling. Hopefully, they'll be drilling this into the players and be like, "Look, fucking, what the fuck's the matter with you?"
what can you do though? Some of them just don't care. I mean, that's just football. I mean, not
Yeah.
every footballer's going to care, are they? They're just there.
No.
It's like it's a job, isn't it? So they're there to collect a wage, but most of them don't care. So whatever
Yeah.
happens, we go down. They'll get a move somewhere else. They don't care.
True.
It's just
After
we just got to hope the players that do care can fucking
do
basically
something.
give them a kick up the arse and skip through it.
Yeah.
And then I want most of these fucking cunts gone anyway. So
Yeah. It's
so
like
if we
it's
do
like we
go
need a
down,
rebuild for we need a rebuild for the rebuild for the rebuild.
we honestly just we need to delete clubs to start again.
We need to, mate. But regardless of how negative and flat I'm feeling, you know what I'm going to say next? I think we're doing them 2-1. I think we're doing them 2-1. I think he's going to go back to basics. He's just going to pick the strongest 11. None of this fucking experimental rush green for 2 weeks in international break nonsense. He's going to go back to basics.
I mean, that's your football in general, isn't it? Just pick your good players.
Yeah, and just occasionally score more than the other team.
But because it does go a long way, you know. Look, we know we can't fucking keep the ball out of our own net, but please just score some more than the other team for once.
Do something. Fuck me. But yeah, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. What are you going for?
Fuck no.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't know. The only thing I will say is obviously we're better away from home. I mean, look, we've won 2 home games this year. We haven't won at home since February, so that's fucking crazy in itself. But yeah, supposedly we're better away from home. So, but Leeds need the points as much as us, and they've been better than us. They've shown more, and they're at home. So, but we need a win.
So what's the score going to be? Not even kicked off yet, mate. Head in hand.
Oh. Heart says 2-1 West Ham. Head says 2-1 Leeds.
Fuck me. Hopefully we can do it. The thing is, if we actually get nothing from this, I'm actually shit scared. I'm actually shook. Like,
no, that's what I've always thought. Like, right, I know we're naff, but we have got a bit of quality here and there. And hopefully other teams are a bit shit as well. But that performance against Brentford has made me think, right, we're banging trouble, and we're going down.
No, I think that's what everyone thinks now as a consensus. Because I've been the same. Even when we lose games, I'm like, yeah, but we'll have enough. Like Bowen, Paqueta. You got like Wan-Bissaka was really good last year. You got like Souček pop up some goals, and now I'm like, hang on a sec, they're all just turned to shit. Like,
the whole club's shit, just rotten at the minute.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, it's a massive game against Leeds. Hopefully the boys can get something.
Tell you what, Nuno's got a fucking some job on him.
Yeah, he has. He really fucking has. But I'm hoping that we can get some results. And look, how many times over the years, like it's really important. If we do lose or draw to Leeds, it's like you can't look at your next 6 games and go, we'll lose that, because football's weird, isn't it? You can win random games. But regardless of what level you're at, if you play like we did against Brentford, we will lose every single game and break Derby County's points record. Like,
yeah, and that's this week. I've had it because I work with a load of Millwall fans. Them not telling me that they've got players that will get into our starting 11. So please, West Ham, just fucking fix up, look sharp, as Dizzy Rascal said.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure they're third, aren't they?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's probably not a mental shout. I'm like, fucking
Can you
hell.
imagine? Can you imagine if the unthinkable happens? We go down and they go up. That's just a piss take.
That, but it probably happened. No,
Yeah,
the way the
probably.
world is.
But yeah, that's our preview for Leeds done. If you manage to stay this far, hopefully it didn't drive you to drinking drugs or anything. I'm optimistic the players can react. Whether that results in a win or not, just don't roll over and
It's
get.
not a will. They have to.
Yeah, yeah, they literally have to. And if they
They
don't,
have
then then
to.
I'll get really
I'm
angry.
if they, then I might as well just go and watch Welling all season.
Yeah, you might as well. But yeah, appreciate any likes, comments, and shares. Let us know what you think the score is going to be. Come on, you irons.
Please just fucking win for once. Just win.